Headed into this preseason, perhaps the biggest concern for San Francisco's special team unit has been the injury to their punter, Mitch Wisnowski. Throughout this offseason, he's been a non-participant for a large part of it as he's been dealing with knee irritation. So, San Francisco, to address this issue, has brought in Presley Harvin III. Throughout his NFL career, Harvin has been a big-time punter, coming in at 6 foot, weighing 255 pounds. Going alongside his massive frame is a huge boot. He has the ability to pin teams from the other side of the field. Maybe the most impressive part about Harvin's game, though, is his accuracy. He's not just booting it as hard as he can every time, rather, he has some finesse to his game. On one of his punts, for instance, he was starting from the New Orleans 40-yard line, meaning he only had to kick it 20 yards to end up within their 20. But he did better than that, kicking it 35 yards, pinning the Saints at the 5-yard line to start their drive. And while Presley Harvin was undoubtedly impressive on the special teams unit in this game, there were also other players who really stood out to me. So, in this video, I want to break down his performance among others, starting out with arguably Harvin's worst punt on the day. On this play, he's trying to pin this returner back on his own 10, and he's able to get a lot of hang time under this ball. You can see how that allows San Francisco's coverage unit to be able to get down the field and stop this for a pretty minimal gain. While Harvin's worst punt on the day is still pretty impressive, I would still have to say his best punt had to be this one, where he was able to pin the Saints within their 5. While he's punting on their side of the field, it's really rare, in my opinion, to see a punter with such a big leg be able to control his power and even put different spins on the ball. Like here, this backspin is pretty impressive. Outside of this pretty accurate but small boot, Harvin impressed by his ability to flip the field. On this play, Harvin is kicking from his own 25-yard line, but regardless of that, he's still somehow able to pin the New Orleans Saints within their 5. And once again, it's pretty impressive for Harvin to realize that he has such a big leg. He does need to put a backspin on this ball so it doesn't just roll into the end zone. And I know he had his ups and downs with the Pittsburgh Steelers, but Harvin is only 25 years old, so he might have finally figured it out. And if he's able to keep up the same level of consistency, I wouldn't mind San Francisco keeping him in until Mitch Wisnowski is 100%. And who knows, if Harvin keeps playing like this, San Francisco